Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial, and this episode is another spotlight on the real estate market in an area of the country. Today, we're focusing on the San Diego, California market. And joining me on today's segment is Tammy Potter. She's a realtor with eXp Realty, and her office is based in San Diego. She's also known as the professional mom, and we'll have her kind of explain that too. So Tammy, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Tammy, tell me, how did you earn the moniker of professional mom?
My kids grew up and became adults. So when, it's kind of like you have to, how you step up in your profession. Well, I feel that I have 3 children. They're all doing very well. And I feel that I did a great job, and they're all doing great jobs in their own lives. And so I just call myself the professional mom now, because I check in. I'm kind of like the consultant now more than, the whole mom. But when they come home, it's all their favorite meals, and it's a short visit and listening to their lives and how things are unfolding, which is really exciting to me. It is a great bonus in my life.
That sounds terrific. It sounds like the evolution of mom to now professional mom.
Right.
Is the next level. So Tammy, tell me a little bit about your business and the type of folks that you specialize in helping.
So I help mainly, I have 3 parts. So, we have the residential part and buyers and sellers. A lot of times I'm helping out people who need to sell their homes. I'm doing a lot right now in this pandemic time. I'm doing a lot of financial education. Is it a good time to buy with the low interest rates? Right now, it's first-time buyers. I'm doing more first-time buyers than people who are downsizing and moving out of the family home and into a retirement home. And it's a great opportunity for them. I mean, with the interest rates so low, and also banks are offering 3%. So for 3% down and a low interest rate, a first-time buyer can actually get into the market, stop renting, and become a homeowner.
So you really teed up my next question I was going to ask for you, the elephant in the room. Everybody's really wanting to know, how has this pandemic, you started to talk about it, explain more about how it's affected your marketplace and things that have changed for you.
When it first hit, I thought I was going to be dead in the water, honestly. And my phone started ringing. I did 5 deals straight in a row. It was like the minute that I had one deal that was in escrow, I was helping the customer into the next house. It's been, so like I said, the interest rates are helping us tremendously. A lot of the people who've been waiting to get into the market are jumping into the market because, even if the house is, I have one particular client, he is bought a 4-bedroom, he's renting out part of it to make the mortgage payment, but he just wanted to get into the house. The biggest thing though is it's driving our prices up for sellers. Sellers, it is fantastic time to sell your house. My last house was on the market for 3 days, and no longer are we holding open houses. It's a house by appointment only. So you have to be pre-approved and proof of funds and ready to make an offer.
Have you seen people's priorities change during these times? Yeah. Like, what are the concerns that you've heard that are different now when people are reaching out to you for their help?
The biggest thing is that if we sell our house, are we going to be able to get into the house that we want? And there is the problem, because with this pandemic, say if the house has tenants in it, right now here in San Diego, you cannot evict tenants. You can ask them, we're putting the house on the market, and so what's happening is we're doing a lot of cash for keys. So if the house does go on the market, I'm one particular house that I just finished. So we paid for them to move out. And that is becoming the norm. Um, so there's two things, people who have rental properties, they are going, this is a great time to sell it, and they're willing to talk to their tenants about, we'll help you, we'll give you money to either go rent a place to live.
So in these times, what's the number one piece of advice that you feel like you've been giving out constantly for buyers and sellers in today's market? What's the biggest thing people should consider?
The biggest thing is to consider, make sure you have the money to do it. Make sure that check out, go to your lenders and find out what you qualify for on the buying side. Because without a pre-approved loan, you are not in the market. We have turned into a market of, be ready buyers. There's no more looky-loos anymore. There's no more thinking I might want to buy this house. You have to have your paperwork done, your homework done, and you have to be ready to make an offer. And on the seller side, you have to accept the fact that you may not get the house in the neighborhood that you want to move into because inventory is low. And then we have the third segment here in San Diego. A lot of people are moving out of California altogether. They see an opportunity to move. I've had two sales where one's gone to Florida, one's gone to North Carolina.
Right on. So Tammy, how did you get started in real estate yourself? What inspired you?
I was 19 years old and my aunt became a real estate agent. And so I started looking at real estate, and my aunt said to me, you know, get your money to work for you instead of you for the money. I joined forces with my dad, and my dad was able to build our financial future on rental properties. And so, learning from my own family, and plus I love real estate. I love puzzles, okay? And so in real estate, you always start out the same. You have a buyer, you have a seller, you have a lender, you have all these ingredients, but the outcome is different every single time. But coordinating that whole thing is very appealing to me. I love helping people fulfill their dream of buying a house. There's nothing better than handing the keys over to brand new homeowners. And it's just, how, you're a radio talk show and you found your niche. This is what I love to do.
That is terrific. And you sound like you have a ton of experience that you can share with folks that want to do the same similar things, not just, find their next home, but invest in real estate. So you have a lot of
Right.
information to share. So Tammy, for our listeners now that are in your area that could potentially use your help and really resonate with your message and what you're doing, how can folks find you and connect with you?
My website is asktammy.com. Very simply, it has all my information. So it's ASKS Tammy.com. And, or you can just call me at 858-213-1963.
Fantastic. Tammy, I really appreciate you taking your time out of your day to share with my listeners today. And I wish you continued success for you and for all of your clients.
You too, Mark. It's been a pleasure.
That's all for now. Until my next episode and next expert spotlight, take care of yourself. I'm Mark Imperial.